Thanks, comrades, and I come to you at a time of, I guess, good and bad news. Good news, obviously, we have achieved a great victory here. Bad news is that my capturing of it has been somewhat marred, and I'm a little bit worried about the status of my recording hard drive. I'm afraid it might be giving out, can't hold up to everything that's happening. That being said, I did save the replay, so hopefully, fingers crossed, through the magic of editing, you're going to see this epic duel between Astragoth Ironhand and Grimgor. Putting together this particular part has been quite a patchwork. That being said, now finally it seems like whatever issues I had, I was able to resolve them. But this battle, however, we'll have to go back and recommendate over, which is okay. Sometimes I actually prefer this just to be able to see some of my own gameplay a little bit better, see some of the mistakes I made a little bit better, and I know that there are plenty of them. That being said, though, this battle was pretty fun, although I did get lucky because the enemy did spawn in two. We have the first army spawning over here, and Grimgor spawning behind us. Unfortunately for me, though, I really underestimated the length of Grimgor's troops, and I guess I should have looked because this is it right here. That being said, too little, too late. So my initial blunderbusses kind of got ambushed, so they had to fall back. That being said, this still worked out very well for us. little hobgoblins, I love these guys. Man, there's Grimgor. Wow, he just smoked them. Grimgor is exceedingly powerful. I don't know, both his character and his faction in the game is very, very good. I don't know if he's got some buffs from the AI, but that being said, he is able to do a crap ton of damage. Though the one thing that really helped me here is that Grimgor spawned in on very tired. He was on forced march. So he spawned in forced march behind me, and this allowed me to basically ambush him and kill him. His other army didn't figure out, it seems like, that maybe Grimgor is in trouble, and if I get there, I might be able to help him out just a little bit. But fortunately, my blunderbusses were able to get into position, and honestly, I feel like winning a battle with the Chaos Dwarfs is 90% about getting your blunderbusses in the right position, particularly if the enemy have large units, and getting them in a position where they can fire upon and kill their large units. Because Grimgor has a lot of trolls. He really relies on trolls, and in order to take them down, you need blunderbusses, or you need your bull centers, really, to have a chance against them. But yeah, if your blunderbusses get in the right spot, it's all over. Oh yeah, that's right. Their poor catapult. They got ambushed by the goblin laborers. And the goblin laborers are getting destroyed by their own blunderbuss fire. Ooh, that guy smoked him. And over here we have the ultimate battle between Hashut. Excuse me, not Hashut. My bad, he's not Hashut. Disciple of Hashut. Astragoth Ironhand versus Grimgor Ironhide. Lots of iron here. I suppose, it's a pretty nice material. But anyway, they're having a duel to the death. But Astragoth does have some help with his Bull Center hero. Well, he did. Until he decided that he needed to time out. Oh, there he goes. Now he's back. But yeah, this Bull Center hero, I can't remember what he's called exactly. Bull Center Trooper. He is a great unit to do damage against hero units, particularly. And that takes out Grimgor's army and pretty much forces it to rout. At this point, the other army finally figured out, wait a minute, I should probably do something to help out Grimgor. Unfortunately, it was a little too late for them, and they kind of get smoked. I really do love Astragoth's combat animations and everything like that. I've been playing a lot of the other Chaos Dwarfs, and his animations are just like head and shoulders above any of the other Chaos Dwarfs. Like, they really designed this DLC for him because he just looks so cool in comparison. But I like how now it seems, at least, that your gunners are intelligent enough to pick out high targets, like, you know, trolls and whatnot, and fire on them above smaller targets and lessen the likelihood, you know, that these smaller targets will get hit. Like, they're trying to fire on this hero right here, and mostly avoiding the chaff units. But then again, these are just goblin laborers, so we don't really care about them. I think that, yeah, this will pretty much end the battle because, yeah, these orcs are just getting pounded by these blunderbusses. I think that's a wrap on this one. Yeah, that's it, pretty much, and that's the end of them. And that is how Grimgor Ironhide died briefly, and then came back with stack after stack after stack. So coming in after that moment, oops, things are going very good, obviously. Through a series of battles, we managed to force the orcs out of our own homeland and push them out all the way back to their original starting position. And we met with Grimgor in a glorious duel right here, and another small army of his, which has thankfully resulted in our victory. But before I continue, I just want to apologize for the long delay in between videos. I've just been very swamped on the home front, and still right now I'm trying to make do with the best that I have. Though I know most of you are understanding, I just think it bears repeating that, yeah, just a lot of things going on right now, and doing the best I can to manage all the balls that I have in the air. So my big plan here for this part is to do my best, and if I'm really lucky, and hopefully I will be, to eliminate Grimgor and his ilk, because they are just going to be a threat which will snowball out of control if I leave them alone. They're always very powerful, and not to mention that they hate Chaos Dwarfs. Grimgor will always go to war with you, it seems like. If you're playing Chaos Dwarf faction, he just hates your guts so much. Mystery as to why, who knows why. But yeah, so you want to take him out as fast as you can. And just, I remembered, we cannot fight Grimgor, maybe not yet at least, because we're at war with the orcs in the south. Completely forgot about that. Oh god, what do you guys want? Are you guys gonna declare war now? Oh, wow, okay. Shocking. Thank Christ. So yeah, where does that leave me? That leaves me a little bit. I'll be buying here. I can move back, destroy Dusty and his army, or I can push forward. Well, it's a tough call, but I think it's going to take Grimgor a while, because I destroyed a lot of his elite units, and my forces, unfortunately, are not as replenished as I would like, so I'm going to send them back and retake the homeland. What the fuck are these guys? Just some random beastmen here. Just passing through. Can you get here? Yes, you can. I can't. I don't want to build anything there on the chance that he decides that he's going to attack and destroy it. Although it is easier to defend. I would the factories have are the ones that actually have defenses, whereas your outposts are just always battles on the battles on the fields, or whatever you want to say. Always battles on the plains, because apparently they can't fight at the outpost for whatever reason. Hey, all right. At least, I'm glad I didn't declare war on them at the start. Oh shit, yeah, exactly what I thought was going to happen. I'm not even gonna bother fighting him on the map. So again, I'm a little worried about everything crumbling up before me, at least right now. But obviously, I'll have to figure something out. But thankfully, that will deal with his rampage. How much territory do he have? It is tempting to blast in there, but I think again I'm gonna switch back to Grimgor, because he is the real threat. And again, it's gonna take them a long time to regroup from that defeat. Oh, the Industrial Revolution. I like the sound of that. Alright, so we just took back our secondary outpost here. Once again, securing the homeland after yet another war for... yeah, after yet another war against orcs. We once again secured ourselves. I'm also slowly trying to replace a lot of my orc laborers with hobgoblins, because just a little bit better units, a little bit more reliable. Okay. Oh shit, no, I want the Great Arcane Conduit. Okay, now it is time. We're gonna march on Grimgor. I'm hoping that these guys will have been dealt with enough that they're just gonna leave me alone for at least a little bit. So I've been slowly tunneling towards Grimgor's holds, and he's finally noticed me, and he's gathered together a small force to fight me here. Well, I guess it's not that small. He's been able to pretty much reinforce his entire army, but once again we are going to meet in the mines, and hopefully this will be the decisive blow I need to finally destroy his empire. Alright, old Grimmy's charging in. In the meantime, though, let's introduce some new units. For example, the Immortals. They look pretty badass, so I'm hoping that they can help beef up my front line a little bit. And the Granite Guard, another legion of blunderbusses that can also hold their own in hand-to-hand combat, so should be pretty useful. Jesus. There we go. He's getting those catapults. I think that's going to be a pretty good sign for us. Send you guys in. Send you guys in. Where's Astragoth? That's a pretty juicy target. Astragoth, he's been fighting. He's just been like clubbing orc stack after orc stack to the point where he is so powerful. Like, he's 10 levels above Grimgor right now. And Grimgor's probably been fighting a lot too, but then again, you know, he has been killed for a little while, so... But still, that shouldn't account for like 10 levels. Oh, I should check on this bull, see how he's doing. Ah, he's just clubbing these archers. Yeah, he's doing fine. He's doing okay. Man, we're just slaughtering them over here. Again, these bulls, centaur bulls, are unbelievably powerful. I just had a guest come in, a little baby girl, come in and decide that she is going to crash my recording session. Is there anything you want to say, sweetheart? What do you want to say?
hungry.
Oh, sweetie. Okay, we'll get you some food, okay? What do you want to eat?
People.
Bear claws? Okay. Those are like, I don't know if you guys know what those are. They're like little oatmeal cookies. Oh, what's this?
Yeah.
A what? A deer? Okay. Yeah, close enough, I guess. Honestly, that's not a bad guess. Not a bad guess for a 3-year-old. Oh, what are these, sweetheart? Monsters? Oh, yeah. Are they scary monsters? Yeah.
Different freaking
They're fighting bugs? Yeah, I guess so.
That's eat it. And the bugs.
The bugs eat monsters and the bugs will be mad? Okay. Well, I think that about wraps this up. Alright, so Grimgor got his iron hide spanked. Why am I talking?
We're talking for monsters.
I'm not talking to the monsters, sweetie. So Grimgor got his iron hide spanked.
What?
He got his iron hide spanked, sweetie.
Bang.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Unfortunately, we lost our immortals. I guess they weren't so immortal after all. But their sacrifice hopefully will not be in vain, and we can easily replace them with another regiment of renown. Hopefully, that will be enough to decimate Grimgor and really put the finishing touches in him. What do you guys want? There we go, trade agreements, finally. Let's keep moving as normal. Okay, perfect. I'm going to take these, I've been starting to take more and more as factories, especially initially, just because I want to have an area where I can defend. You know, it really sucks to not be able to defend yourself. So while Grimgor is kind of off, he's still licking his wounds over here. What I'm going to do is, while he's doing that, I'm going to raise his capital. Not sacking, I'm raising this bitch. And the reason for that being is because he pisses me off, and I don't want him to come back. So I'm hoping that will resolve our little Grimgor issue, because like a cockroach, that guy just won't stay down. He just keeps getting back up time and time and time again. Interestingly, Grimgor has moved off somewhere. I wonder if he is moving to defend his capital. That being said, it's probably going to be a little too late for him. Hoping I can continue to fortify Gorga Rock, and this can be our rock, if you will, to continue our onslaught against the orcs. Nice. I can take it, a new problem. Oh yeah, that's right. Raiding this bitch. I like how he ran right back to his own province to get reinforcements. What a champion our boy is. So I'm not sure where Grimgor has gone off to, but I'm hoping with his capital raised, that will put him in disarray, and I can finally finish this beast off. So Grimgor's appeared, and he's actually got a pretty decent army once again. He's managed to lick his wounds pretty good. And he's back from war. And my wounds are still being licked from the sacking of his capital. That being said, I don't think he's got the strength to actually take us here. We just finished some walls. Our garrison isn't fully ready to go yet. But that being said, this is a factory, so learn my lesson. This actually has walls. So it's going to be a little bit before they can actually take it if they wanted to. Let's see what that little bastard does. Wouldn't be surprised. Okay, he is going to sack, but he's only going to sack with one army. That is strange. Just keep moving as normal. And this guy, it's not even enough for him to, you know, foolish. I'm not even going to bother fighting this guy onto the field. I know I'm going to lose my entire orcish line. Whoa, so sad about that one. What a loss. I guess some of these guys are pretty experienced, but I was kind of hoping to replace them anyway. So it works out. It is no longer besieged, and now Grimgor is open to the counterattack of all counterattacks. Counterattack of the century is coming his way. With that being said, what can I build up here? Oh my god, yes, of course. Alright, talk about replacements. Replacements, here they come. Finally replenished our forces, and the orcs have managed to fight their way to Blizzard Peak. They've taken it, and now they're trying to fight their way down against all these chaos forces. I am going to just ignore them because they're not coming our way, and it's time to finish off what's left of these goddamn greenskins. I'm hoping that these will be the last two provinces here, and then we can take this mountain range for ourselves. Well, thankfully, it looks like this has almost no defenses. We're just going to take this one as an outpost, because I don't think that the only guys over here are fellow Chaos Dwarfs, so we need to worry a lot less about defending it. But Grimgor is back in command. He has built his own wall once again, and he is coming for us. But I don't think it's going to be enough. I really think he's going to fail once again. Then again, I do have a biased opinion. No, that looks like he might try and actually make a do on his wall and try and attack me and march on me. Hopefully Saber Mountain, now a factory, will be able to hold. I'm more worried about that, but just got to keep moving and keep taking out his territory, and soon he won't be able to recruit any worthwhile units anyway. Oh man, he got smoked, it looks like. Looks like our Chaos allies finally did the job and decided to smack Grimgor around a little bit. So maybe he won't make it. He won't even make it to Saber Mountain. But yeah, these guys better retake Blizzard Peak, or I am going to snatch that from you guys. Well, we've blasted through the defenses, and we're finally on the verge of victory. Again, we're going to take this one as an outpost. I'm definitely lacking in the building materials department a bit, so I got to boost that up. But that is the bulk of his, at least that's his initial area. This is his initial province. It's gone. But he has managed to build a nice little fortress here at Blizzard Peak. What does he have here? The hag huts. It's the stone trolls. I hate those stone trolls. Fortunately, we've got now enough blunderbusses to really deal with them. If you don't have enough blunderbusses, stone trolls and really any other large units can be a real pain in the ass for any early game Chaos Dwarf army. Thankfully, the southern line has maintained. We haven't endured any attacks from the south, and we are just about to finish marching on Blizzard Peak. On my way there, I did pick up Karkvar, probably not pronouncing that even remotely correctly, That being said, I did manage to pick this boy up on my travels. And I did this mainly to get the commandment and to prevent any other faction from coming in and taking my hard-won gains away from me. So hopefully we can just mop this guy up, maybe one final battle, but he's pretty weak. He's trying to muster up any kind of defenses that he can. He is able to recruit some trolls, which is good for him. But other than that, his armies are pretty weak. Most of what he has left is he's just relying on his own regiments of renown to build up his own army. And it's not the best place to be in, but at least something for him. Alright, the time has arrived. Hopefully, we have enough forces to be able to beat him in Blizzard Peak. Yeah, it's gonna be a good go. If it were a settlement, you know what? Let's beat the crap out of these guys. Just to put a nice exclamation point on this. Alright, well, the nice thing about now finally having siege weapons is we can kind of dictate the pace of battle ourselves. I don't even think they have any siege weapons of their own. No, they don't. The turntables have turned, as one might say. I love the animations on these artillery pieces that the Chaos Dwarfs have. They are unreal. See if we get a good shot here. I don't know what they're doing right now. There we go. Finally got her figured. Just love it. And I also love that it kind of leaves a trail of destruction. There's sort of a point in time there where it leaves a little bit of an after effect. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Oh, nice. I didn't know that these guys threw axes. I need to get you guys out of here. You guys are getting hurt too bad. Still get Grimgor here. Man, this Lamassu sucks. At least so far it sucks. Maybe I'm just not using it properly, but yeah, not a good first impression for him. Good, you guys can take care of them. But overall, this is looking pretty damn good. I'm a little bit worried about over here. But I think our blunderbusses can handle it for the most part. And these guys are fighting hard over here. It is not enough. Oh shit. Move, guys, move! A scary head. Alright, well, I like to see Astragoth and Grimgor going at it yet again. And I think Astragoth is going to get the better. The hell of Discord over him. Yeah, I think these guys are, they refuse to break, refuse to waver. Kind of want to get them out of here. Oh, we should get those archers before they do something bad to you. But I think we got this guy. I think we got this one in the bag. We'll boil him. Especially once Grimgor goes down here. He's getting hurt pretty bad. Although Astragoth is taking more damage than I would have liked, that's for sure. I actually have to pull him back. He's like coming back. He's like, not today, bitches. I think it also helped that I had his centaur. His centaur is the guy who does the real damage. Alright, Astragoth, just taking a little walker away. Yeah, okay, yeah. It's this bull centaur that's really doing the damage to, or that has really been doing the damage to Grimgor this whole time. Who is this? Oh, those are orc laborers. Man, okay. That's not that big a deal. Hit these stone trolls. Okay, cool. They chased them away. Nice. Alright, it's over. Alright, I think that's finally it for Grimgor and his ilk. Nice. Another outpost here. All right, wow. That pretty much connects our empire together, except for Ice Sweeper. I wish I could buy it off these guys, but I can't. Well, that leaves us in a pretty good position here. Let me see if I can regroup here. I don't have enough. Okay, but at least I can get these guys here. Regroup here, maybe take out these guys in the south. It's attempting to open up a new front, but at least over here we can rest a little bit easier now. The Greenskins are pretty much pacified. I think once we take out this last stack, they'll be done. And then we can move against these southern orcs. And over here we do have, hey, we got our own Chaos Dwarfs. Yeah, of course we have our own Chaos Dwarfs over here. And we should see if we can open up some sort of... there we go. Okay, well, we can't open up an alliance yet with them, but we will shortly. Open up there. I know they don't want anything to do with them, at least not yet. Anyway, now we can finally connect to one of our fellow Chaos Dwarves, and we can, you know, nice. Wow, they are besieging Grand Cathay like there's no tomorrow. We've already taken several gates. But yeah, so we can now forge a common alliance with them. We are allied with these Chaos factions in the north. We do have some ogres here, but they rarely turn out to be a major threat. If one of them declares war on me, it'll probably be pretty easy to go in there and stomp them out. Which leaves the main fronts now to focus on, is we have, and again, we have Chaos allies all throughout the north here. So we have the south and the west to look forward to, which includes fighting more Greenskins. But that's why we have so many of them in our employment. So Grimgor has decided to commit a ritualistic suicide against me. Oh no, my master will die. You guys knew that I didn't exactly pine for it anyway. And I think that's the end of the Greenskins. We'll see once the turn ends. Right. I have the money. I have the raw materials. That is not the end of the Greenskins. Oh, never mind. It is. Okay. Whew. All right. That is a huge weight off our shoulder. And honestly, that's probably the hardest part of the entire campaign, was taking out Grimgor. And now from there, we can finally move on to our next exploits, which will include the slaughtering of more Greenskins. So now Astragoth has finally burst onto the blasted plains, where the Legion of Azoth is continuing to fight some more orcs. The battle against the orcs is never ending. It doesn't matter what faction you are, the battle against the orcs is never ending. And speaking of never ending battles, the Beastmen really pissed me off here by sacking this one city. And I'm slowly joining the 2-army club, where I'm raising an army of poor, unfortunate, conscripted orcs to go and deal with that. But in the meantime, let's go kill some more orcs. We'll happily take... I'll take this one as an outpost, because this is not going to be a defensible area. The obvious plan is to build the outpost, probably. Or to build the factory, more rather, over here. But yeah, I'm still needing more money, surprisingly. So we'll get that dealt with. Man, Astragoth is just so powerful. I got lucky and the Beastmen decided to attack me on return. But I may get unlucky because I still may lose this territory because I got a Norse army coming in to really cockblock me, and I will be super pissed if they take this from me. I may declare war just over that. Not right now, of course, but when the opportune moment is, just to get that back. I'm sure many of you know the pain that it is to not have a complete province, and how much that can drive you insane. Especially when you at one point had the complete province. God damn bastards. How do they not? They don't even have to
slaughter the sheep.
God damn. Well, fortunately I have plenty of control here, so yeah, it sucks, but it really just sucks from like an OCD perspective. Mostly, it's not a huge blow to the overall campaign, but trust me, we will declare war just to get that one province back. In the meantime, though, we continue to curb stomp these orcs because they are offering no resistance. I still need both, honestly, but outposts offer more money, which I need the most of. Man, are they getting pushed out? Yeah, they are getting pushed out. I just hope these orcs don't do something stupid like declare war on me. I'm having money. I guess I can throw a goblin building down just cause. So we're moving in on Howling Rock now, and I think this will pretty much take us out of the blasted lands, facing zero resistance. May as well put this one as a factory. Okay, I guess I'll get rid of that one, because don't need the level 1 one when I have a level 2 one. And again, you know what? Fuck it. I want to build the factory more anyway. I'm going to wipe out the last. Oh my god. We have real dwarves, actual dwarves, which of course we will go on to crush later. Man, these bone breakers have quite the hold over these mountains. Anyway, let's crush these last greenskins and then we'll call it a day. So it looks like our Chaos Dwarf brethren have tried to cut us off. Or trying to stop us from taking territory away from these orcs. But they fail in the battle, looks like, which leaves us to just walk in with almost no casualties. So that was pretty nice of you guys. Thank you for doing that. Though actually, maybe they did, they could have just sacked it, actually. Either way, I appreciate what you did. So we finally marched on the Tower of Gorgath, the final stronghold of these orcs. And once again, they're not even going to bother putting up resistance. So we will just climb on in there, and I'm going to occupy it as a tower, actually. Use it as a southern base to conduct my operations. And that is the end of our trek down of the Blasted Lands. It was pretty nice. Pretty leisurely trek, if I do say so myself. So with that leaves us in an amazing position, because now we are things are finally coming together for old Astragoth. He is seeing the consolidation of his empire. He's now in touch with all of his Chaos Dwarf brethren and a lot of other Chaos factions, which we are on kind of terms with. That being said, now that we have all of our Chaos Dwarves kind of in our range here, that's going to help us definitely cover our borders for sure. But in the future, it's going to help with trade agreements, all that good thing, all those good things that allies do. So the next plan here is to rip these orcs out of these mountains, and then I think we'll probably send in a couple legions of Chaos Dwarves into the old world and see how that goes. But with that, I'm going to have to end this particular part. So thank you for watching. I think we made a huge amount of progress, and I'm very happy with how things are going with this campaign. And until next time, which I definitely promise will be sooner than last time, this has been the Comrades, signing off for now. And until then, you guys take care.